Good morning, children. Today we are going to do story writing. Story writing, you're going to practice. You read a lot of stories. You love stories. You want to listen to stories. You ask your parents, your grandpas to tell you stories. But do you ever think of writing one for yourself? Let me help you. Now, in order to write a story, you have to know what a story is. Your story is a creation of your mind. It is a fiction, purely imaginative and creative. It is a work of creation. See, you are going to be the creator when you write a story. How great! And you can be a good creator by using your fertile imagination. Now, you have to write your story in easily understandable grammatical structure because you are the creator of the story and you would like to have some people to read your story, and these people are your audience. And you want to pass on a message to your audience through your language. You want your audience to understand your story and enjoy your story, and it can be done by using understandable grammatical structure. Please don't make your structures complex. Make it as simple as possible. And you have to use your speech in a very natural way. So this is about what a story is. Now, when you write a story for your exam, you have to think of the marking scheme. Let's go to the marking scheme. When you read a story, you will see that every story has got a title. And every story has a message to give you. So that is a title and a moral for which there is 1 mark. So please don't forget to give a suitable title and a suitable moral. That is a message of your story. Then the content. What is the story about? Make it interesting, lively. 4 marks for that. And there is a big mark for expression. Now, what is this expression? Your expression includes how relevant you are expressing your ideas, how nicely you are connecting your ideas, how nicely you are jumping from one paragraph to the other, and how appropriately you are using your words, how correct your grammatical construction is. So that is a marking scheme. For story writing, you have 10 marks. And please don't forget to give a good title and moral. Now, let us go to some elements of story writing. What are the elements? Your story has to have some characters. These characters can be children, human beings. These characters can be birds, it can be animals, it can be a dog, a cat. Now you have a lot of such stories in Panchatantra. You have fables, you have Jungle Book. So characters can be human beings, characters can be birds, animals, and even flowers can speak in your story. But don't make it very big. You have to have few characters so that you are not confused, because you're going to give some a role, some action to the characters. So what happens now is, it is important that you give a few characters so that you can score good marks. I am talking from examination point of view also. Then there is a setting. What is the setting? The setting is the place, the time of the action of the story. The setting should be very vivid. Use your imagination to make it very interesting. There should be clear painting of the setting of the place where the action takes place. Describe it very nicely and make it poetic. Then there is a plot. What is a plot? Plot is the event and the actions in the story. The events and actions should be interesting. There should be events, interesting events that will create conflicts in the mind of the audience. That means audience will have to ask some question, and as they read along, they will find the answer for themselves. You are going to provide the answer for the conflict in the mind of the audience. They will ask questions in their mind and they will find the answers somewhere in some part of your story. So that is a conflict. And the theme is the main idea of the story. Make it interesting. And when you write the story, please make it between 200 to 250 words. That is the word limit. Okay. Now I am going to give you an outline of a story. Look at this outline. Going to school by magic van. Then you doze off. You take a nap. Then you wake up in a strange village. Then you stop the van. You're desperate. The van plies every 2 hours. So you have to wait for another 2 hours. And you have to conclude the story in an interesting way. Now look here. Some actions are there. You doze off. Then you find yourself in a strange village. You are confused. You stop the van. You get down. And what you do? This is the story. Okay. Now, before you write the story, children, please read these Panchatantra stories, Arabian Nights, folk tales, etc. So please read them and write the story based on the outline given. Can you do it? Sure, you can do it. Please do it and send it to me. This is your homework. Thank you very much. God bless you. Goodbye.